which is a game by Unity, and I quite enjoy Unity. Yeah, once again, this is full screen, so I cannot see chat, but I assume that no one is watching, because that's just the way it is. So if you do chat to me, I can't see it, so let's just have a go at this. I'm excited. I have to use a controller. I have my rose gold Xbox controller, and we'll see how this goes. I have not played this before, so I have no idea what it is. Believers, raise your torches, for there's a witch among our ranks. Light the priors, burn the heathen, may your faith never falter before the great lady's light and her 7 saints. Okay. It's very pretty. I like pretty games. Like, it looks quite cartoony, which I enjoy. Yeah. Okay. We got a shipwreck. We got a cultist. And there's this me. Am I a tough guy? No, I'm a plague doctor. Yep. Doctor, are the preparations ready? There's no need to be so impatient. Everything's going smoothly. That's for me to decide. Hold up your end of the bargain first. Still suspicious? Everything will be fine, you'll see. I have already waited too long. I want results. Oh, you'll get them, even before the long night ends. It's time to raise the curtain. He who lies forgotten in the prison of blood and bone shall heed my call. He'll sow the seeds of discord into this world, which he shall raise it with fire, leaving behind. For only then will he fulfill our desires, as it is written in the stars above. That was a bit too quick. Well, here's me. I look like a bad bitch. That was witch, not bitch. You are a witch. Abigail von Vattenhaus, the witch employed by Santa Lunia's Inquisition, accuses Dr. Fassato of being responsible of the plague spread in our peaceful village, and through witchcraft no less. We know that feats as such are possible through magic, but accusing Dr. Fatsu is a very grave matter. Dr. Fatsu is an honest, hard-working man. I don't think he is guilty of anything. Nobody will believe you just like that witch. You better show us some evidence that may prove a connection between Dr. Fatso and the plague. I just want to call him Fatso. It's just your hat. Cliché, but stylish. I don't have any evidence. That isn't my hat. A hat? How is this related to the case at hand? A wonderful show of your incompatibility. Which incompatibility? Incompatibility? I don't know. If only you had explored the cursed slums more thoroughly, maybe you would have found the proof you need. If this goes on, I will be forced to have you burn at the stake before this trial is over. Back at square one, it seems. Is Dr. Fatso responsible, or is he not? Lady Abigail, I will ask you again. Do you have any evidence that may prove Dr. Fatso's guilt? No, I don't. I couldn't finish my investigation. This is a waste of time. I grant you a last chance to prove your usefulness, Lady Abigail. Maybe one of the townspeople has seen or heard something strange lately. Have you found any worthwhile testimony? No, I just have a hat. That's all I have is a hat. I swear I wrote some testimonies on a piece of parchment, but I seem to have misplaced it. I see that the witch did not care to talk with civilians. This tribunal determines that there is no conclusive evidence which may prove the accusations made by Lady Abigail von Vattenhorst. Dr. Fatso Osler is innocent and the plague but a fleeting epidemic. As for you, Lady Abigail, may the holy flame purify your corrupt soul, and the great Lady of Light pardon your sins. Burn me once. Okay. Is this like I go back in time and like I don't want to be burned again? Is that what I think that's what the thing is? Oh, there I am. All burnty fleshed with the dinosaurs. Why is it dinosaurs? Or is it maybe a dragon? Yeah, I think it might be a dragon. Can I move? No, I can't. Can I do anything? Or is this just like meant to be like dramatic? Oh! It is I, Lady Abigail the Witch. And I am alive! Oh, it's a demon, right? Demon dragon. My love, fate can be ironic, can't it? You being consumed by flame, listen to me. You really desire this to be the end of your journey. I need another chance. Wise choice. You're dead, but I've brought you here to offer you a gift. I can take you back in time if you so desire. I called it. It could be a chance to mend your errors. Tempting, is it not? What do you want in exchange? You're a cautious witch, aren't you? All I ask is to be your shadow. To witness all your feats and failures and see for myself if you're worthy of my help. Do you accept? It's a deal. So it is. You can't fall back on it now, Witch of the Abyss. Now, just as I promised, let us go back to a time when you could still save your life. Learn from your past errors and change your fate. You'll only die when I ask you to from now on. Okay, cool. Cool, Marlob. I've been trying to see my future for days, but I can't see anything. Ah, there I am. When am I actually going to move? Get back, witch. Do not come any closer. Witch of the Nocturian Kingdom, you've made a terrible mistake by crossing the border. You thought you could hide from the Inquisition? You're very far from home. We, the Kingdom of Saint Luniera, do not tolerate the presence of witches. I'm afraid that your fate is to burn as the stake. Burn at the stake, as have the others. But first, could you tell me your name? I'm Abigail. Well, at least you're sincere, Lady Abigail. I formally welcome you to Dostenburg, our little border town. I was going to order your execution for this very night. It seems you're in luck. A new outbreak of the plague has appeared in the cursed slums, very similar to the one we dealt with 20 years ago. My inquisitors are worried of catching it while they investigate its source, but witches like you are immune to sickness. Let's make a deal. If you find the cause for this outbreak, I will set you free and let you return to your kingdom. I will order one of the inquisitors to supervise your investigation. Once you've found all the clues, talk to him to present your findings in court. That is all. Am I actually getting to move now? I'm keen to move. God, we have arrived at the hospital. Dr. Fatso Osler is a very respected individual. He is the only doctor in these parts, after all. Look for him. He'll be able to explain what the plague is far better than I could. When you're ready, talk to me again. To go to the cursed slums and investigate there. I'm not going to lose sight of you, witch. This job is a guaranteed promotion. Oh, look at me move! Yeah, I'm moving. Oh, we got a lot of plague bodies. Quarantine. Oh, I know that so well now. What do you want? Is something the matter? Nausea? A headache? Oh, they're nurses. I heard you witches are immune to illness. Lucky bunch, huh? Oh, look at them. Oh. Ooh, I have to go here. Seems like a sort of offering, maybe for the victims of the plague. In this hospital wing, we treat patients who suffer from the plague. We can heal them, but only if they get here on time. Ooh. Okay. Who are you? Always on time, aren't you, Abigail? The spirits told me you'd come, and I see you've delivered. She's waiting for you. She wants to guide you through this confusing road. They need you, Witch of the Abyss. Use your powers and fulfill your calling. Celine. Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice. It's so pretty. Greetings, Witch of the Abyss. We were expecting your arrival. Welcome to the realm of the dead, where souls wander. You may speak and seek the help of any spirit on this realm, but first you need to talk to the saint. She awaits you. One of us will guide you to her. I wish you good luck. Follow me, Witch of the Abyss. I'll take you to the saint. Okay. Oh god, it's NPC walking. Oh, it goes so slowly. Oh my god. Come on, look. This isn't even me running. Oh, what's this? The statue of an Inquisitor on light. That armor must weigh a ton. Must weight a ton, weigh a ton. Are you waiting for me, dude? She's waiting inside. Oh my god, is that seriously? You're here. We can finally get acquainted. I am she who wanted this plane long before anyone else. The oldest of souls, revered by the others. And you are the Witch of the Abyss. Your existence you throw for yours is the blood of Charon. That's the reason you can roam this realm. But we don't have much time. We must be swift in our discussion. Dustinburg is no ordinary town. Something sinister stalks its streets, and it's your duty to stop it. I wish to guide you through your doubts and show you that which cannot be seen. Okay, guide me. A witch's power is always linked to a curse, and you know that yours keeps you from visiting this realm for longer periods. But now, more than ever, you need to pay attention to the moon on your hat while in the realm of the living, where it will shine brightly whenever you're near a source of spectral energy. A reminder that you are never alone, Witch of the Abyss. What is this place? This place is a forgotten one, an echo of a distant memory. Some places die just like people do. Dr. Fatso destroyed this room many years ago, so it exists in the realm of the dead now. Dustinburg is a very ancient town. You're bound to find other hidden locations, like this one if you look for them. Okay, what is the realm of the dead? I wasn't expecting that question. You've been here before, after all. You're the Witch of the Abyss, aren't you? Whenever someone with unfinished business dies, their soul becomes trapped in this realm. The realm of the dead is therefore the home of all souls who cannot rest in peace. No living being can enter it. You're the only exception. Farewell. Now you know this place's secrets. Return to the realm of the living and fulfill your destiny. Good luck, and may the great Lady of the Light watch over you. Okay, so a book of fairy tales. It's about two children who get lost in the woods and get attacked by a witch. Sweet. Candle with carved in words that read, Mara, our dear daughter. Okay, so if I hold that... Okay, so this still exists. Cool. It's very pretty. So I have to go through like that and that. Makes sense. Dr. Fatso's room. Apparently he also works in the hospital. I don't know what this does. I'll take it. Okay. Can I, like... No, okay. Quarantine. Quarantine while. So... Okay, so large variety of kitchen utensils seems to be of great quality. What does this do? I can't see what's inside, but it smells wonderful. Don't rush me, soup's almost done. Service soon. Hello, I thought you were Celine, my boss. Are you a visitor? I'm afraid I can't help you. There's a lot of work to do around here given our large number of patients, but if you're looking for Celine, you'll find her in the chapel. I swear she prays more than she cooks. The chapel is at the end of the hospital and you can't miss it. I have to go back to work now. Sorry, but I can't help you any more. Who in their right mind will leave all this food here? At this rate, those steaks are going to be as stale as a shoe. So, I'm waiting for Celine to finish cooking. Her dishes are just the best. Okay. I don't trust that cult of spirits at the chapel. They talk weird, I guess. Those who are religious in life stay so in death. Okay. Let's, it's such a cool concept. The field looks beautiful tonight thanks to the full moon. A globe with a very pretty finish must cost a fortune. Lots of books. And here I thought my bookshelves were full. They even have a staircase. Oh, did they know? There's a square-like indentation on the table. Something might fit here. Ha 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 ha. Get my cube. My cube. See, I know how to game. There we go. It fits. Now for does it even? Secret room. Ooh. Seems like it's meant to store some sort of fluid, but I'm not sure as its contents. Ooh, it says a plague doctor's gown. Could it be Fatso's? These monstrous machines are pumping a sort of liquid through its pipes. It smells bad. Several pails filled to the brim with human blood. Very suspicious. They are all labelled for the slums. Why would you label your stuff? This must be Dr. Fatso's diary. I'm sure he won't mind if I take a quick look. Which entry should I read first? My daughter. I'm a father. I'm the luckiest man alive. Vanessa and I decided to name her Mara. Just like her grandmother. My sweet little mouse might still be small, but I can't help but wonder how she'll be when she grows up. Will she be as cheerful and inquisitive as her mother, or maybe she'll take after me. I just hope she didn't inherit my stubbornness. I failed. Mara and Vanessa died last night. The Great Plague got them. They're gone. Why do I bother writing these sentences while I'm still shaking? Is it worthless? Attempt to stay sane. All I have now is my faith in the Great Lady. Even the most convinced of devotees can break. I know that what I'm doing goes against any godly will, but there's no going back now. It took us a year, but the ceremony is almost ready. I'll bring the pails to the cursed slums. Only beggars and the homeless gather there. Nobody will suspect me. My Fatso Osler will finally reclaim that which the disease took from me. You bad doctor, you. Okay. I haven't actually seen Fatso yet. Nurse. Laura. Fatso, excuse me, but what are you doing here? We are not accepting visitors during the epidemic. Ahem, pardon my manners. You must be the witch that the Supreme Inquisitor spoke to me about. I'm Fatso, sir, although many people in this town simply refer to me as Doctor. What do you need? What is this disease? Seems like a new plague outbreak. The situation is quite dire. The symptoms are the same as those from the Great Plague that came over us some years ago. The patients began with cases of fever and coughing. They die in a matter of days if we don't treat them quickly. The Inquisition has began quarantining the newly infected in the cursed slums where the outbreak started. Let me write that down for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This is the hospital. We treat every patient regardless of social standing. The building was originally a church built to honor the 6th Saint Geraldine? Well, the Inquisition repurposed it as a hospital during the Great Plague 2 decades ago. The sacred place heals both body and soul. About Mara and Vanessa. Huh? How do you know those names? Mind your own business, witch. Finish your investigations and get out of my hospital. A bit torture. Okay. Let's go to the cursed slums. Let's go then. Don't fall behind. Brr, it's pretty cold out here. These are the famous cursed slums. There's nothing but ruins, misery, and famine here. Since there's no room for any new patients at the hospital, we've kept the ill in here. It's a quarantine zone. I'm not going anywhere near this place. You'll have to investigate by yourself. Luckily, you witches are immune to disease, right? Aye. One can appreciate the vastness of the fog-covered, troubled ocean from up here. It's very pretty. Oh, my word, it's windy. Blast that mustached Inquisitor. I can't go in and complete the preparations because of him. Seems like I'll be taking care of other matters. Okay. How dare they throw us in here, cough? Do they want us to rot in the filth? Can I speak to you? Excuse me, Abby. I mean, witch, that's right. Excuse me, witch. As much as I'd love to stay and chit-chat, I'm afraid I'm in a hurry. Ta-da. Ta-ta. They say there's no place for us at the hospital. Lies, I tell you. A winged and hooded statue. It stands over a pile of human skulls. Charming. It is indeed charming. You are quite correct. I can't enter. It's closed. Okay, this is on the side. Some of the houses have collapsed and fallen into the sea. Oh, who are you? They've abandoned me. Cough. I'm an inquisitor. Why can't I say that word today? There's no way I could be sick. Oh, dude, you are sick. Well, I can go in here. Okay. That house has seen better days. I think there's people living there. Strange, quite so. Excuse me? Oh, my apologies. I must have spaced out. Wait, who are you? Wait, don't tell me. The pointy hat looks familiar. Are you perhaps Abigail von Rattenhartz, the witch we captured on the frontier? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Gaspar, a bailiff of Dunstanburg's Inquisition at your service. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, aren't you? Well, my mustache told me there was something strange in this house. This mustache of mine is like a sixth sense of sorts, you see. It always itches when there's strange things happening right under my nose. And it's been itching like crazy since I came to the cursed slums. Say, why don't you help me investigate the house? Or someone has been cooking here recently. I know I know I'm gonna go into my, like, you know, dead whatever. Seems like there's something under the carpet. Let's try moving it a bit. Haha, trapdoor. I'm a genius. You did it, Abigail. A hatch. I told you my mustache wasn't lying. Let's go down in the basement, quick. Ah, with a random dude. Ooh. Okay. Just as I feared. Look, Abigail, that's the secret behind the plague outbreak. A blood ritual. Someone must have used that magic circle to summon the disease. But this arrangement, I wondered what it means. It means death. Can I touch it? Touching it. Several empty pails. That's suspicious. They've got labels that read for the hospital. Okay. What if I... No, okay. That's their souls will be there. A stone throne. I don't know if I should sit. It seems that it's built for another being. Maybe that person is there? A stone throne. Sit. Okay. Oh, I have to... I wonder what's the purpose of those skulls surrounding the blood circle. By the way, shouldn't you get ready for their trial? We'll talk to the guard at the Cursed Slums entrance when you're ready. I mean, you're basically kicking me out, right? Oh, Gaspar. Can I see if there's anybody here? There is not, okay. Wait, that was, considering it was, I don't think anyone has been here in years. All doors and windows are blocked. I swear the Inquisition will pay once I'm out of here. Cough, cough, cough. A mountain of rubble where someone's home used to stand. Cough, I'm a baker. Why'd they throw me in here with these plebs? Okay, we got... We always say that the business of the living doesn't matter to the dead. Obviously, we love gossip. Cough, I was killed by the plague. Cough, but why hasn't the coughing stopped if I'm already dead? Oh. Brutal. This outbreak is similar to the one we had 20 years ago. I discovered that the disease had been caused by a coven of witches back then. Oh, okay. Deborah scares me. Sometimes I feel as if that woman can see us. Seems like the Inquisition is using the Cursed Slums to isolate the sick. This can only go wrong. I've seen two people gather around here in the Cursed Slums talking about spells and rituals. Huh? That's why you want to talk to everybody. But I already talked to you. But he's dead, so how can I use his testimony? Okay, let's go back to the guard. Oh, it's you again. What do you need? I need to go to the hospital. Let's see what the doctor has to say. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, I've got anything else to say, which leave. Okay, so if I do this, and then hospitals are pain-filled places, contrary to what the living believe. Spirits don't enjoy living in places like this. We can't see the living here in the realm of the dead, but we can still hear and feel them. Dr. Fatso doesn't let anyone in his office. Could he be hiding something? Yes, I already found it. Okay. Just trying to see if there's any more testimonies that I can talk to those two. Okay, only those of us who died in a regretful death are trapped here. Those who died peacefully simply vanish. I wonder where they go. Me too. This patient doesn't move. You are a new one. You'll probably end up leaving just like the rest. Nobody enjoys being near the place they died in after all. So true. Okay. let's start the trial. Because I have to go pretty soon, so if I start the trial, it might be over, or we'll see. Got everything you need? Let's go to the Chamber of Ordeals so you can share your findings. Okay, I, Ulrich von Dostenberg, Supreme Inquisitor and Lord of the Morphle Lands, declare this court seeking to find out the truth about the return plague to be in session. The plague poses a threat to our peaceful ways. However, investigating without exposing ourselves to it is quite the difficult endeavor. Luckily, Abigail von Rattenhartz, a prisoner captured on the Nocturian border, has agreed to offer her help. Which is like her army to sickness. That's me. But was it necessary to announce my name with such grandiose consequences? Silence! I forbid you of speaking without this tribunal's permission, Lady Abigail. Maybe we should ask ourselves what this disease truly is before you interrupt me. Let's see if you've been paying attention. Which, could you remind the court as to what the first symptoms of the plague are? That's wrote about the symptoms of the plague on a piece of paper. I should check my inventory for it. How do I check my inventory? Haha. How do I view? Okay, so that's how I do that. No. I'm pressing all the buttons, by the way. Oh. Coughing and fever. I see you've done your homework, witch. Coughing and fever. If they don't receive treatment on time, the patient dies. That's what the plague is. The outbreak has been too sudden. It began at the Kerr slums. It has spread to other parts of the town. It resurfaced all at once without explanation. It wouldn't be the first time we're under attack by a Nocturian Coven's foul hexes. This disease could have been man-made just like the Great Plague from 2 decades ago. What do you think, Lady Abigail? That is true, someone has caused this plague outbreak, and through witchcraft no less. What? Get to the point. Who are your suspects? I want names. You heard him, witch. Who is responsible for the outbreak? Dr. Fatso, you see, interesting. Abigail von Rattenhartz, the witch employed by Santa Lunier's Inquisition, accuses Dr. Fatso of being responsible of the plague spread in our peaceful village, and through witchcraft no less. My shoes are so squeaky. We know that feats as such are possible through magic, but accusing Dr. Fatso is a very grave matter. Dr. Fatso is an honest, hard-working man. I don't think he's guilty of anything. Nobody will believe you, just like that witch. You better show us some evidence that may prove a connection between Dr. Fatso and the plague. This evidence is worthless. Do not waste our time. Curses. Fatso always writes down all he does very thoroughly, as shown by his diary. You should read it very closely, as Fatso mentions that he has been working on a dark ceremony in the cursed slums. I don't see how this has anything to do with the case. Well, it just so happens that I investigated an abandoned house in the cursed slums. I found the remains of a blood ritual in his basement. What? So it's true that someone performed an impious ritual right under our noses? There's not a member of the Inquisition that has verified the existence of the cellar mentioned by Lady Abigail. This court cannot simply trust the word of a witch. I will send some of my subordinates to the suburbs to investigate that abandoned house post-haste then. That won't be necessary. Inquisitor Gaspar, whatever do you mean? I was with the witch at the abandoned house. She's telling the truth. I've seen the basement and the remains of a hallowing ritual. I tried studying the invocation circle and found vestiges of time magic. Some bastard must have performed the ritual to bring the Great Plague from 20 years ago to the present. What? But that's a really ancient form of witchcraft. Not many can perform it. Gaspar, do I need to remind you that you are just a bailiff? Your thoughts are not of our concern, but my testimony is more than enough to validate the proof presented by Abigail. Am I right? This tribunal accepts the evidence provided by Lady Abigail. But back to Dr. Fazio Osler. That diary is not enough to prove his guilt. Is there any other proof that may link him to this dreadful ritual? The barrels. These blood vials should do the trick. Everyone knows that Dr. Fazio is quite fond of treatments based on blood extradition. While it's true that these pails filled with patients' blood were found in Dr. Fazio's office, I also found identical pails in the cellar where the ritual was performed. I can't confirm it. Still here, Gaspar. The blood-filled pails found in the hospital are the same as those in the cellar. It could mean that Dr. Fazio is indeed responsible for the plague. Are you suggesting that he has been taking blood from the patients as an ingredient for the ritual? Dr. Fazio was the only doctor in Drostenberg, and he was the only one who could enter his lab, which is where he kept the pails with patients' blood. We should cross-examine Dr. Fazio. He should get the chance to defend himself. Here he comes. I just don't understand the reason for summoning me here. I did not do anything, Your Honor. Well, if you're indeed innocent, then you have nothing to be worried about. Are you responsible of using blood on your patients to bring back the plague? Confess! What? Of course not. Did you really expect him to say anything else for now? Sander, why are you trusting the words of a Nocturian witch? Order in the court! You're accusing me of performing a ritual at the cursed slums, using my patient's blood. I've never even been to the cursed slums. So Dr. Fazio still refuses to tell the truth. Show everyone the final piece that may solve this puzzle, Abigail. If Dr. Fazio was indeed in the cursed slums, someone must have seen him. In addition to your diary, the blood-filled pails, I've got a last piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. I know that two hooded figures have been meeting at the cursed slums at the collapse, and that one of them dresses like a plague doctor. They saw you, Fazio? You are the doctor who stalks the cursed slums during collapse. Can you defend yourself in any way against these arguments, Dr. Fazio? You are accused of using your patients with whom you extract blood as a treatment. All with the intention of using said blood to perform a ritual. This plague outbreak is just a powerful hex, and you are the heretic that shall be punished with the utmost severity. Confess. 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 Confess! Damn witch. Alright, I confess. I'm not surprised by this turn of events. I was ready for it. In fact, I am a doctor, not a warlock. Rituals and hexes escaped my comprehension. All I did was for my family. However, I did not perform the blood ritual. What did you say? That harpy. She said she would bring my wife and daughter back to life if I provided her with all the blood she asked. What man wouldn't gladly pay that price in exchange for a miracle? But she lied. I realized far too late. Inquisitors, I understand far too late that no magic can bring back the dead. Who did it? Who offered you such a repulsive deal? It was a witch. Nobody knows her real name, as she has many as there are people in this world. But she's here in Drostenberg. I guess that explains who that other suspicious figure you met up with. And where's that witch? You'll never find her. She has been observing you for a long while. Particularly you, Lady Abigail. She wants you. Alright, there's no reason to continue this ordeal. Bailiffs, turn Lady Abigail back to her tower. Her execution has been postponed. Roger, you didn't actually believe you'd be set free, right, Lady Abigail? Our deal was a hoax from the start. No inquisitor, I cannot say the word, we negotiate with a witch, after all. As for you, Dr. Fazio, may your bindings to the material world be released at the gallows, and the great Lady of Light pardon your sins. Wow, brutal. Saying that he has, killed a lot of people. I asked you to capture Abigail, not have her do your dirty work. Keep your nagging. The witch could be useful in the end. You sent her directly to my den. She could ruin my plans. You mean our plans? How was I supposed to know that the plague was your doing, and even know of your agreement with Dr. Fazio? What else are you hiding, witch of deceit? The plague was just an accident, a blood ritual gone awry. That's why I need Abigail. I'm only turning a blind eye to your crimes because you promised you would make me young again. Nobody remembers my glorious days in the army. Now I'm fragile and I can't even hold the quill properly. I wish for your youth, but not if it means suffering from my people. I don't know if I should keep helping you or just order for your head to be put on a pike. Do not threaten me. My den is filled with inquisitors. Yeah. investigating the ritual because of you. I can't go back to the Cursed Slums, so I will take this opportunity to find the relic you guard in the Hallowfield. The power of the Holy Tear could ruin everything. Meanwhile, use Abigail however you please. But if she escapes, don't worry, I'll be watching her. Okay, so the mayor... Why is it the mayor is always evil? Okay, and I am going to pause it, and, oh. The great lady, what's the need for all these stairs? There's just a way to pause it. So this is your cell, Abigail. Narrower than I imagined. Oh, but where are my manners? It's been 3 days since the whole Fatso situation. I hope you were able to get a good rest. Chuckle. Urkel tricked me. So it seems, Sally, you won't be getting the freedom you were promised. I'm not fond of what he did, but you were kinda naive. We don't negotiate with witches here in St. Luviera. But, well, I'm not here for idle chit-chat. Urkel sent me because we have yet another mystery on our hands. A murder at Moonlight Bridge. Moonlight Bridge? Moonlight Bridge crosses over the rift and connects Hallowfield and the Cursed Slums. Some say that if you listen closely well in that mystical landmark, you can hear the voices of the dead. Sure puts my mustache in a twist. Chuckle. What does that have to do with me? Beats me, the Inquisition doesn't normally employ witches. Well, investigating normal murders, why don't you ask Urkel when you see him? Well then, enough chit-chat. If you help us solve the case, I'll try to talk to Urkel about being less severe with you. Be Ulrich, by the way. Oh, I almost forgot. You have permission to rest this time. You can go to your bed whenever you like and rest until collapse. I'll wait for you at the main square. Come when you're ready. Okay, cool. Are you gonna actually let me, you know, save? Sweet. Yeah, so, this is, I'm hoping that it saves. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, this was part 1, and, yeah, tomorrow I will be doing part 2, right about, you know, the same time. So, thank you for watching, or not watching, I'm not sure. Anyway, have a good day, and all of that jazz.